Namaste children. I hope you understood yesterday's class, okay, previous link. Now, today we are going to discuss some questions from exercise 2.3, second question onwards. First question already we discussed, second question we are going to discuss now. Okay, this is the multiply and reduce to lowest form. Okay, here they given fraction into mixed fraction. Okay, same process. Now, solution. Given that 2 by 3 into 2 by 3. See this here, whenever you want to multiply either a whole number into mixed fraction or fraction into mixed fraction, first of all convert the mixed fraction into improper fraction. So 2 by 3 into, here I am going to convert this mixed fraction into improper fraction. 3 into 2 plus 2 by 3. So which is implies 2 by 3 into 6 plus 2 by 3. So now see this here, 2 by 3, which implies 2 by 3 into 6 plus 2 is 8 by 3. So now here we got two fractions. One is 2 by 3 into 8 by 3. We just multiply numerator into numerator. 2 into 8 by 3 into 3, which is implies when you are multiplying numerator into numerator by denominator into denominator. So 2 8s are 16 by 3 3s are 9. Is there any cancellation? No, we did not do cancellation because both are different numbers. Both does not have any common factor other than 1. So therefore this is the simplest form or lowest form. So therefore the value of 2 by 3 into 2 by 3 is equal to how much? 16 by 9. Right? Very good. Now let us discuss one more question from the same bit. That is sixth one I am going to solve. Okay? Sixth one I am going to solve. What is the sixth one? That is 11 by 2 into 3 by 10. 11 by 2 into 3 by 10. Okay, now see this here. Solution. Same process. Multiply both the numerators, multiply both the denominators. Now, given that 11 by 2 into 3 by 10, which is implies 11 into 3 by 2 into 10. 11 3s are 33 divided by 2 10s are 20. Is there any cancellation? Is there any common factor other than 1? 33 is a multiple of 3 and 11. Okay, 20 is a multiple of 2, 4, 5, 10. This is even, this is odd number. Okay, there is no common factor other than 1. So this is the lowest form. Okay, so therefore 11 by 2 into 3 by 10 is equal to 33 by 20. This is the lowest form. I hope you understood that both the questions. Okay, 2 by 3 into 2 by 3, convert into improper fraction, then multiply both the numerators, denominators, you will get the answer. Here also they given directly, multiply both the numerators and multiply both the denominators, you will get the answer 33 by 20. Now children, see third question. Second question already we discussed two problems. Now third question, multiply the following fractions. Same process. Here all the questions we have product of the fraction and as a mixed fraction. You please convert the mixed fraction into improper, then multiply both the numerators and denominators. That is the main concept. Now see this here. Given that here 2 by 5 into 5 1 by 4. Clear? Convert the mixed fraction into improper, which is implies 2 by 5 into 4 into 5 plus 1 by 4 as it is. Now which is implies 2 by 5 into 4 5s are 20 plus 1, that is 21 by 4. Okay. Now see here both are fractions. Mixed fraction convert into improper. Then multiply both the numerators 2 into 21 by 5 into 4. What is the value of 2 into 21? Is 42. So 42 divided by 20. Clear? See, these are both are even numbers. You can cancel with the help of 2. Okay? Or divide with 2 in numerator and as well as denominator. By dividing with 2 in the numerator and denominator, what is going to get? See, divide with 2. Now which is implies 42 divided by 2 by 20 divided by 2. So which is equal to 21 by, this is 10. Now both are different numbers, 21 by 10. Clear? These two numbers have, one is the common factor, there is no another number. So therefore, by converting to again mixed fraction, because the question in terms of mixed fraction, convert to mixed fraction. By converting mixed fraction, I am doing rough work here. See this here? We got 21 by 10. So 21 by 10 is equal to, how much it is? By dividing 21 with 10, 10 2s are 20, 1 is the remainder. So 2, 1 by 10, which is equal to 2, 1 by 10 is the answer. I hope you understood. 2 by 5 into 5, 1 by 4 is nothing but 2, 1 by 2. Now coming to third question. So here also same thing, 3 by 2 into 5, 1 by 3. Mixed fraction, converting to improper. So 3 by 2 into, by converting 3 into 5 plus 1 by 3. Now which is implies 3 by 2 into 15 plus 1 by 3 is nothing but 16. So 3 by 2 into 16 by 3. Clear? So here, see this here. Now we are going to multiply 3 into 16 by 2 into 3. So what is the value? 3 into 16 by 2 into 3 is equal to 48 by 6. Clear? Otherwise, if you have any idea, you can cancel both 3 and 3 and 2 and 16 also. Okay? If you cancel also, you get the same answer. I hope some people are getting confusion by doing cancellation. That's why you are doing division. Now 48 by 6. See, both are even numbers. So 48 is a multiple of 6. 6 8s are 48. So divide with 6. When divide with 6, what is going to get here? 48 divided by 6 by 6 divided by 6. So which is equal to 8 by 1. We got a whole number. So therefore the answer is, what is the answer? 8. What is the answer? 48 divided by 6 by 6 divided by 6 equal to 8 is the answer. Clear? So write 8 by 1. Then finally you write 8 is the answer. Clear? So 6 by 6 equal to write 1. Then after that you please write the final answer. Now coming to 7th problem. Here mixed fraction into a proper fraction. Same process. Convert into improper. 7 into 3 plus 4 divided by 7. Clear? Into 3 by 5. So which is implies now 7 3s are 21 plus 4 by 7 into 3 by 5. So 21 plus 4 is equal to how much? 25 by 7 into 3 by 5. Now here I should multiply 25 into 3 by 7 into 5, which is equal to 25 3 is how much? 75 by 35. See, both are 75 and 35 are the multiples of 5 because unit digit is 5. So divide with 5. When divided with 5 in the numerator and denominator, what is going to get here? See, by dividing with 5 in the numerator and denominator, which implies 75 divided by 5 by 35 divided by 5, which is equal to 75 divided by 5 is how much? 5 on the. Now I am going to do here. 75 divided by 5. 5 ones are 5. 2. 5 5 is 25. What is the answer? 15 and 35 is 7. So 15 by 7. This is your answer. If here it is an improper fraction, so please convert into proper fraction. 15 divided with 7. 7 2s are 14. So 2 1 by 7, which is equal to 2 1 by 7. This is your final answer. I hope you understood these 3 questions. Okay? Improper fraction converted into mixed fraction converted into improper, multiply both the numerators and denominators, finally should convert into improper mixed fraction if it is possible. Otherwise, see here we got only whole number 8, we cannot do here anything, and here also we got one improper fraction, finally answer convert into mixed fraction. Clear everyone? Now children, now let us discuss fourth question, which is greater. The question is 2 by 7 of 3 by 4 or 3 by 5 of 5 by 8. This is one part, this is one part. Clear? This is total one question, this is one question. Out of these two, we are going to compare these two fractions, we are going to compare. Okay, here they given different 2 by 7 of 3 by 4 or 3 by 5 of 5 by 8. So first of all, you have to multiply these two of nothing but multiply, and multiply these two fractions. You get here one fraction, here one fraction. You can compare. How to compare? By taking the LCM, convert into like fractions, then compare the numerators. You will get the answer. Now see this here. Given that 2 by 7 of 3 by 4 or 3 by 5 of 5 by, this is the given the question. Now first of all you have to multiply this part, which is implies 2 by 7 half indicates multiply 3 by 4. Okay, what is multiply two fractions? 2 into 3 by 7 into 4, which is equal to 2 3s are 6 by 7 into 4 how much? 28. 7 4s are 28. Both are even numbers, you can divide with 2. Okay, by dividing with 2, divide with 2 in the numerator and as well as denominator, you will get 6 divided by 2 by 28 divided by 2, which is equal to 3 by 14. 3 by 14. So 2 by 7 of 3 by 4 is equal to 3 by 14 we got. Now we have to simplify this part. 3 by 5 of 5 by 8. Clear? Now see. 3 by 5 of 5 by 8, which is implies 3 by 5 into 5 by 8. If you want to cancel both, you are perfect in the cancellation. Otherwise, multiply, you get the fraction, divide with 5 again. So 3 into 5 by 5 into 8. So 3 5s are 15 by 5 8s are 40. So here both are multiples of 5. So divide with 5. Divide with 5 in both the numerators and as well as denominators. 15 divided by 5 by 40 divided by 5. So 15 divided by 5 is equal to how much? 3. And 40 divided by 5 is equal to how much? 8. So therefore here 3 by 5 of 5 by 8 is equal to how much we got? 3 by 8. Here we got one fraction is 3 by 14. Here 3 by 8. Clear? So both are unlike fractions. Because both the denominators are different. So now 3 by 14 and 3 by 8. How to compare these two? So now we got the product of, see, 2 by 7 of 3 by 4 is 3 by 14 and 3 by 5 of 5 by 8 we got 3 by 8. So both are unlike fractions we got. To compare these unlike fractions, we should convert them into like fractions by taking the LCM of denominators. Okay, now I am going to take the LCM of denominators. LCM of 14 and 8. So to take the LCM of 14 and 8, see, by taking two tables, 2 7s are 2 4s are. So there is no another number 2. So therefore 2 into 7 into 4, which is equal to 14 into 4, nothing but 56. 14 4s are 56. So these two fractions convert into denominator as 56. So now which is implies 3 by 14 to get 56 in the denominator, should multiply with 4 in the denominator. So same you will multiply with the numerator. So 3 4s are 12 by 56. Now this one 3 by 8. So to get in the denominator 56, should multiply with 7 in the denominator. and as well as multiply 7 in the numerator. So 3 7s are 21 by 56. Now after converting to like fractions, the fractions are 12 by 56 and 21 by 56. Now these two are like fractions because the numerators are same. Now we can compare the numerators. So out of 12 and 21, 21 is the greater value. So therefore 21 by 56 is the greater value. Okay. So therefore, but actually 21 by 56 is nothing but 3 by 8. So which is implies 3 by 8 is greater than what is the fraction? 3 by 14. But actually the question is given 2 by 7 of 3 by 4 or 3 by 5 of 5 by 8. Finally you should write this question. So therefore, according to this 3 by 8 is nothing but what's the value? 3 by 8 is nothing but 3 by 5 of 5 by 8. So therefore, the final statement is 3 by 5 of 5 by 8 is greater than what is the value? 2 by 7 of 3 by 4. 2 by 7 of 3 by 4. I hope you understood. When you compare two fractions, should convert into like fractions. Okay? See this here. 2 by 7 of 3 by 4 or 3 by 5 of 5 by 8. This is the question. We need to compare either this or this is the greater. Now see this here. You have to find out the value of first one 2 by 7 into 3 by 4. You will get one fraction. And as well as by multiplying 3 by 5 or 5 by 8, we will get 3 by 8. So here we got 3 by 14 and 3 by 8. Both are unlike fractions. By taking the LCM of both the denominators, convert into like fractions, then compare the numerators, you will get the final solution. Okay? I hope you understood that. Right, children? See this here. The next question is question number 6 from the same exercise. See, I am reading the question. Please listen carefully. Lipka reads a book for 1 3 by 4 hours every day. Lipka is a girl. She reads a book. How many hours in a day? Yes, 1 3 by 4 hours she will read every day. She reads the entire book in 6 days. So she completed one book in how many days? In 6 days she completed. So now the question is how many hours in all were required by her to read the book? See, listen carefully. In a day, in one day, she will read a book for 1 3 by 4 hours. In day, she will read 1 3 by 4 hours. Okay, so like that, she will complete the entire book in how many days? 6 days. So here, what we are going to do? We need to multiply 6 into 1 3 by 4. Okay, I hope you understood that. What we are going to do here? We just multiply this 6 into 1 3 by 4. You will get the required hours. Okay, required hours we need to get. Okay, right? Now listen here. See this here. I am going to write the statements. Given that. So now first statement is Lipika reads a book in a day. Lipika reads a book in a day or in one day is equal to how many hours? 1 3 by 4 hours. Okay. Now totally how many days she completed? She took to complete entire book? 6 days. So here she reads the book. She reads the entire book. Sorry. She reads the entire book in how many days? In is equal to 6 days. Okay, in 6 days she read entire textbook, entire book. But per day she took only 1 3 by 4 hours. So what you are going to do to get how many hours in all was she required by her to complete read the book? What you are going to do here? Yes, very good. We need to multiply into 1/3/4, you will get total number of hours she took to complete to read the entire book. So now, therefore, the required, how many? Right. The required hours or time taken to complete. Okay. Now, time taken to complete. Time taken to complete. To complete or to read the book. Okay, they even read no, right? To read the entire book. To read the entire book is equal to number of days into hours per day. 6 into 1/3/4. Is this clear, my dears? Time taken to read the entire book is equal to number of days into hours per day. 6 into 1/3/4. Here 6 is a whole number, 1/3/4 is a mixed fraction. Convert into improper fraction. So which is implies 6 into 1/3/4. So see, listen here. 6 into convert into improper fraction. 4 into 1 plus 3 by 4. Clear everyone? Right. 6 into 4 into 1 is 4 plus 3 by 4, which is implies 6 into 7 by 4 here. Clear? Now we need to multiply a whole number and an improper fraction, which is implies 6 into 7 by 4. 6 sevens are how much? Right, very good. 42. 42 divided by 4. Both are even numbers, but 42 is not a multiple of 4, but both will be divisible by 2. Okay. Now divide with 2 in the numerator and denominator. Divide with 2 in the numerator and as well as denominator. What are you going to get here? 42 divided by 2 divided by 4 divided by 2 here. So when you divide 42 with 2, you will get 21. You will get 21. That is simple calculation. You will get 21 by 4 divided by 2 is equal to how much? 2. This is an improper fraction. Convert into mixed fraction. So to convert here, see, I am dividing 21 with 2. See, 2 tens are 20. Directly we take 2 tens. Simple value, no? 2 tens are 20. You will get the remainder is 1. Okay. Right. So which is implies the value is 10, 1 by 2 hours. So total how many hours it took to complete the entire book? 10, 1 by 2 hours. In how many days? 6 days. So therefore here what are you going to write here? How many hours in hour required? So total hours she took. So here we got 10 1 by 2 hours. This is the total time she took to complete to read the entire book in 6 days. So therefore, time taken to complete to read entire book in 6 days is equal to how many hours? 10 is equal to 10 1 by 2 hours. I hope you understood this. Okay. See, once again I am going to explain this problem. Listen carefully. Lipika reads a book for 1/3/4 hours every day. Means in one day she will read 1/3/4 hours. Okay. Now she reads the entire book in 6 days. She completed total book in 6 days. Per day how much time she will do? She will take 1/3/4 hours to read the book. Now see how many hours in all were required by her to read the entire book. Okay. Now see this here. Per day she will do in a day she will read 1/3/4 hours. She completed in 6 days. So now time taken to read the entire book is equal to what you are going to do? We should multiply. number of days into that total number, that hours in one day. So 6 into 1, 3 by 4. This is a mixed fraction. Convert into improper fraction. Multiply whole number and numerator. 6 into 7 by 4 is 42 by 4. Both are even numbers. Divide with 2. So you will get 21 by 2. So now this is an improper fraction. Convert into mixed fraction. So here finally we got 10 1 by 2 hours. So therefore time taken to read entire book in 6 days is equal to how much? 10 1 by 2 hours. Okay. Right children, I hope you understood today's concept. Okay, how to multiply fraction and another fraction and a fraction and a mixed fraction. Now today's homework is textbook page number 42, exercise 4.3. In question number 2, third bit, fifth bit and seventh bit. And question number 3, there are two questions, second bit and fourth bit. Question number 4, second bit, and question number 5 and 7. Okay. Please complete this homework in your classwork. If you have any doubts, you can call me or WhatsApp me. Thank you. Have a nice day.